Down. Boom. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play call.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
You're going to see me in your nightmare, son. You're going to see me in your nightmare. Watch twitch. Go.
On first down, Graves. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Back to throw. Graves finding room at the 30. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Looking to throw. Graves. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Last drive, he'll look to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to throw. Graves. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first and 10, Graves. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the return across midfield and to the 46. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing after the interception. Graves. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Graves. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up 1st down, too.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Graves. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, his 2nd touchdown. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Hey, Charlie. Here we go. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Graves to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of...
We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Throwing on 1st down. Graves. The open man here, Renfrow. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. On 1st down, Graves. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Graves. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw. Graves. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. Graves. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw on 3rd down. Graves. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Hey. Hey, alert 3. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Graves. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
The throw complete here to Williams.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines. And he's got to be fired up about that.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Watch the screen. Kill. And turn it out. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Graves. And my goodness, another interception. Chauncey Gardner throwing after the interception. Graves. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Graves. He'll have a first down past the 40. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all-time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Graves. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Graves. It's Williams on the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Rush in, rush in.
Throwing again. Graves. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Looking to throw. Graves. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
60 outlaw. Get ready. Get ready. Switch, switch, switch. Check 3, check 3. Now.
On first down, Graves. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Josh Allen in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Off play action. Graves. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Pilot, 64, weak. Whip. Watch the whip. Pick the edge.
Back to throw. Graves. And now here is another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get... So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Graves. Flushed out right. Caught out right by Renfro. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and 8. This pass caught at the 4. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, Graves. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Evan Ingram hitting double digits. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Graves. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Off the play fake. Graves. Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You can have the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Off play action. Graves. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Graves. And his throw here's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Watch 52. Watch 52. 52 is the mic. Now watch one. Watch one. Share. Protein spill. Check.
On 3rd down, Graves. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Let's go.
Following the fumble recovery, Graves. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. From the gun, Graves toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Evan Ingram there to make the... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, Graves. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Covington picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Graves. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw on 3rd down, Graves. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down, Graves. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Zipper. On the ball. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Be careful. Be careful.
They'll look to throw. forced out to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike 52. I'm scared. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. You ready, Reed? Shoot.
On fourth down, Graves. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And now this is going to depend on this. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Big numbers, 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more best though. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. Ball like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my points of God.
Big numbers.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Go. One twist.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28.
On the ready. Go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that field. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now he's going to throw. And got his man complete. He's at the 30. 10. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Touchdown. Hunter Renfrow. Touchdown. 84. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep...
Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. In your face. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute...
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Evan Ingram with a lucky number 13. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
On the ball.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. He'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip at his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down. Boom. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell. So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Boom. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
He's not going to get me. Bang, bang.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now back to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams, his 10th touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
X3, 218, chop.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught by Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
He's going to let this go deep. Back up. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Their passing game. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
Ready, set. 52's the mic. Check, 52's the mic. You ain't going nowhere. Lead grip.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So we reach halftime. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, fellas.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Julian Love picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Come on, baby. Any weapon. Let's see what you got. He's checking. Crouch. Check nipple.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. Now we are keeping a close eye on his catches, a really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. So first and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A very solid gain of 27. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Second and 13. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down. Boom. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they're going to go with Boone. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Second down and inches. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That grab, another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll run with Boone here. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
No, check that. We want Mike 52.
Ready? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Escaping the pressure right. The open man here, Renfro. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. 39 yards there. A big one. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Boom. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on 1st down. Boom. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Boom. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go with Boom. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st down. Boom. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown.
Great job, man. Keep getting.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job.
This ain't nothing for the